All right, welcome back. So today I have new cymbals that I'm going to play on. I perform in a community orchestra, and usually I started with the oboe there, but they didn't need any more oboes, so I went to percussion because they needed someone to play mallets, and I can read piano music, so I could read mallet music. But I also did other percussion stuff. And then this year, the orchestra paid a fancy pop singer, David Archuleta, to come and perform with us. And so a lot of the parts came with a kit part. And so I have a kit, and so I offered to bring it. And another guy and I alternated who was playing on the kit. And for the performances, I didn't have these new cymbals, and so I had to borrow someone else's because mine were just terrible. And then after the performance was over, I was like, I have to get new cymbals right now. So I I bought some off of Craigslist. This is a good time for buying off of Craigslist because people who started hobbies in the quarantine are now realizing that they didn't practice for a year and a half and are selling their stuff. So I got this crash cymbal. It's a Sabian AA medium thin crash, and then I've got these K's. These are the Zildjian hi-hat. They sound so lovely. They're so much nicer than my others. I'm gonna keep my old crash around to use as a trash cymbal when I need to. But yeah, it's great. These are so heavy compared to the older ones. Anyway, so what I'm gonna play for you today is Crush by David Archuleta. This is the one that they asked to use for the encore, and it was really fun. And it's a simple drum beat through the whole thing. So not too intense. The version we were given to perform is one that David Archuleta's people had written up for orchestra. So there's actually like a bunch of measures after the end of the pop song recording, which is what I'm going to be playing with. That were like, basically the whole orchestra is all like, you know, doing a big grand chord all together, and I'm hitting the ride. And I don't know if I'll throw that in at the end. Maybe if I'm really into it. I might cut that off a few measures short. But I'm going to play Crush by David Archuleta. This is the version he gave us to perform. We actually had someone tangential to the orchestra transcribed a bunch of his pop songs for the orchestra to use. So we also played a lot of like new stuff, his old stuff, but like new for the orchestra. All right, so I'm going to play the album version of Crush. It's going to take me like a measure to get in because as soon as I click that button and it starts going, you know how it is. And it's been a couple weeks, so I don't know. It's so much louder in this room than it is on stage. It like it disperses on stage, so apologies.